He happened to be the deputy to Akeredolu. Now Akeredolu died. Lucky Ayedatiwa became their governor, and he wants to contest like substantial, be the real governor now. But somehow, because it is the second time of Akeredolu, some people believe that once Akeredolu was done, they were going to take the power. Then Akeredolu died. His deputy took the power. He wants it for the next 8 years too. And it's not going to be, that's not going to happen, according to the other interested parties. But he used his own, his upper hand, is the incumbent. Okay? Even though some said there was no primary that took place, but eventually got announced as the winner. Ayedatiwa is the APC candidate for the Ondo State governorship election. And according to Jimoh Ibrahim, if APC no talk to Ram now, APC will not participate in that election, he said. So listen, in part.
The local government of the governor, the current governor that took over from APC, and is the local government of my dear brother, Chifolutola Ilaje. If you see the report, you can see in the start of the front page of the report, a satisfied proof copy from INEC. Now go to the next page, please. Page 2 of that report, you see INEC. That is INEC report. And you see the stamp, satisfied proof copy of the original. Go to the third page so that we don't waste our time. Look at the conclusion. Just read the conclusion. In view of the above, election did not take place in Yoruba government, and results were not given to the monitors. You have seen that. That is the whole Ilaje. That contains 12 words. Move to the next page very quickly. You will see Ondo is there. That is INEC report with satisfied proof copy. Go to the next page. You will see the conclusion there. And then you will see the conclusion there. The All Progressive primary was monitored, but at the ward and local government level, electoral officers was at the local government collation center, civil center, Bolondro, where they claim they have gotten all the results and announced the result. Note, no document were given to the monitoring team, both at ROA and local government. They said all documents were in Akure. Did you see how elections took place in the Bolondro? Documents are in Akure, and then nothing is happening here. That is another 12 local governments. 12 words. Now move to Irele. The next one. You see INEC document, so we simplify this for you from the result. You see Irele. You move to the next page. You see INEC report. Then look at the conclusion. The AP primary in the local government will not be monitored due to the above reasons. All the staff deployed shall to return to the office.
So it's in a nutshell, Jimoh Ibrahim has evidence that Ayedatiwa did not win any primaries. It was all cooked. And if they don't talk to him soon, he will get a court injunction. That will stop APC participating. And once they get the court injunction, they would have to wait until the court says they can now participate. And for those who know Jimoh very well, he's a con man, okay? Even though some people actually have had one-on-one with him. In fact, on this platform, somebody once called on this platform and said, oh my God, this guy is, when you walk with him, you will think, he's probably somebody with a vision, dream, or that, but he's actually a big-time con man. Okay? And he has run down almost all of the businesses he's involved in. What Jimoh Ibrahim does is that he can have his name on all these businesses. He has no money, no real money, but he's a Nigerian who knows the system very well. Okay? That's one thing. You don't have to be a big man or a rich man. If you know Nigerian system very well, you could make so much money from it without putting anything inside. You could borrow money from banks and never pay back. Okay? You could take a grant from government and never pay back if you understand the system. So Jimoh understands the system very well. So what it does is that for political part of it, right, where we spend is a pastime, okay? Because it needs that political presence. If not, it will be hunted down like every other normal criminal in Nigerian system. It will be hunted down. Or being part of them, being, appearing in some of their meetings is a senator. Is a senator representing Ondo, right? So being within that circle gives him a leverage to protect himself in this, shark-infested swamp. So Jimoh Ibrahim will position himself every 4 years of Ondo election, so that at the end of the day, they can always come back and negotiate with him. He always has something to delay the whole thing. He can do it. He can get court to give him judgment, orders and all that, to truncate all other things. If you don't call Jimoh Ibrahim, but it is Nigeria. And so if you are watching me now, please, if you are from Ondo States, you may not have APC participating in your charade. And I hear that you may never be your governor elected or selected or anything like that without the blessing of Jimoh Ibrahim, for those who know better. So finally, I said something about this afternoon, and it's important I mention it again, okay? You see, this guy is an Agbadorian who came on TV several times to promote Tinubu's emergence and help to gaslight the rest of us who knows that Tinubu never won any election. He is illegitimate. And among other things, right? Nobody should be seen to be associating with him in public, right? So this guy came out to gaslight all of us. Why Tinubu is the best thing that happened to Nigeria after sliced bread. Or Kama is a bitch. Kama is a bitch. You're a bitch, Kama. His entire community is now referred to as a shanty, and he's upset. He is not upset that Tinubu want to claim and steal their land, grab their land in the name of a coastal highway. He is not really angry with Tinubu. He can't. He's mad at Devulumai, which he has started projecting as targeting the Yorubas, destroying Yorubas' businesses, destroying Yorubas' houses for Tinubu's road. So the Igbo versus Yoruba, Yoruba versus Igbo, that they have already, the narrative that they've always resort to, pull out of whenever they want to play their tribal, what have you. This one, don't they pull them out? Here it is.
The community themselves, the ballers of those community, they are key stakeholders that these are ancestral communities where the minister is calling shanties. These are graveyards of ancestors of some people. These are areas, and I believe the minister is also from a village in Ebonyi State. He cannot allow his ancestral village to be wiped out as a result of a statement calling them shanties. That is even an insult. In Yoruba land, you don't just call a community, oh, shanties, because you are watching from the helicopter and you believe those buildings, so far they are not skyscraper. They are also have the same rights those that build skyscraper have. So what we are saying here is not to demonize the government and say, oh, what the government is doing. It's for the government to put human face. The government is communicating, but their communication is just one-sided. Whatever the government wants is what they want the people to accept. And that is not going down well with the people. They need to sit down. Let it be a communal debate. Let us see. It is not that the project should not come alive. I've given a solution. Let the government reclaim the ocean surge. 3,000 meters it was eaten. And some of these places are better off. These are villages that have been wiped out. I personally have been part of the Ocean Surge community reclamation agitation. We've written to Fashola when he was the minister. We've written to previous government for them to come into the aid of the people. The governor have been there, the senators have been there to see what is the height of disaster that the people are currently facing from nature. Aside the nature war, human war is now confronted against the people now. And it's better we solve the human problem. personally, so to me, I just want to see that this is a communal value problem that we are solving. And as the president of Yoruba Council Worldwide, I'm not saying that the fact that the president, we gave him all the support, this is a better way we can caution and guide our president. He's the president for all Nigeria.
Nuisance, Lele.
He's a total nuisance, and he paraded himself as the president of Yoruba Council Worldwide. He is an Agbadorian, a very foolish man, very, very foolish man, and selfish too. All right? But he's kind of speaking his cause is legitimate. So I'm not going to say they deserve it. Okay? Tinubu is only there to grab their land. But he's a very foolish old man trying to now turn this into Igbo this, Yoruba that, but singling Umayi out, but shielding Tinubu, making it look like maybe Tinubu didn't know. It's called dog whistle. He said this yesterday. I think you heard that too, yeah? Listen.
The project, as laudable as the project is described, which is expected to be a coastal line ab initio to transverse between Lagos, Ogun, Ondo State, down to Edo, Bayelsa, and routing to the end of Calabar, which is to advance our economic potentials and develop our road networks, which are infrastructural benefit for the citizen. Regrettably, there has been a missing link. The missing link is the fact that the government has not been extremely truthful in terms of the words of the Minister of Works. The project ab initio had an alignment right of way, which was initially an ab initio excised by laws of the land, especially laws of Lagos State, which are bound, and the citizens are bound by such laws at the same time. In view of the fact that looking at the historical antecedent of the shorelines from Babish downward to Ekpe and all the other axes, there has been a lot of incremental ocean surge, which has hit deep to over 300 meters of the preserved line that could have even given the benefit for the project. But the government did not just want to take the bull by the horn by reclamation, which ought to be their first line of duty, not demolition. The demolition exercise is a minus because it's prone the project to nosedive ab initio from the outset, because the project ought to be ruled with fanfare and acceptability. But when the government started with the demolition, picking up names and picking holes and name calling, and this must slight the entire benefit and goodwill that the project ought to have given. Most importantly, the EIA, the Economic Impact Assessment, that could have formed part of the opinion at the town hall meetings was not there. It was just like one size fits all opinion that, oh, we are already grandstand to take a position. If you like, go to death or be alive. It's a do or die.
Nuisance, Lele.
Again, is advocacy is legit. There are real victims. But you see that clown, I love seeing that, that dejection on his face. You can see the disappointment all over his face. He kept mentioning things that they should have done right before coming to demolish people's property, right? You could see that frustration and disappointment. You could see his face like that. That is what will happen to every one of you who still think that Tinubu is a Yoruba man and he has a Yoruba interest. That's what will happen to you. When I see your video, I will use you as an example to people like you to tell them you're all going to be victims. It's just a matter of time. You will. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Like I said, see, I don't wake up now, my eyes clear, but I am rounding up. To all our members, the Yoruba Unionists that is interested in participating in our August Summit in Glasgow. The ticket is out. The venue is out, the ticket is out, and you can actually start booking your own hotels in Glasgow if you can. Yes. But to those of you who are really, really with us, the best place for you to get all the necessary information about this summit coming up in August in Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom, is for you to join us on our Telegram. It's easier that place, except if you now come across, these elsewhere. And from tomorrow, the ticket will go on sales. You can book yours, you can buy yours and keep it. And then we will see in August. You'll see me in August. You see a lot of people there. You see a lot of us, right from this temple and from outside the temple, right? So to the rest of us, I want to say thank you. I could have gone to bed and just slept off on that couch, but how could I even keep all of this inside me without sharing them with you tonight, right? So thank you. And I will see you some other time. So if you want to join us on our Telegram, the link is right here in the comment, okay? Use it. As a Yoruba person who kind of will be interested in what is cooking, right? Use that, join us. And tomorrow, the tickets will go on sale for everybody who is interested here in the UK and from all over the world. I'm talking to you, the unionist. So the rest of the Templars, thanks so much for listening to me tonight. I will see you again tomorrow. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayebi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀súnra kì
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lérí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹ̀rùn tí mò ń gbọ́.